Throw rock at rock. If you say so.
Or something?
I'll throw the rock at the rock.
Okay. As the rock careens towards it, I'm not gonna have a hit. It's a hit roll. It's fine. It's stationary.
Yeah.
You're good enough, right? You just bury a rock in a.
Usually, it seems from what I've seen, if it's a large thing that is immobile and has no means of defending itself, just hitting it is like AC5.
Yeah, so you're fine.
So it's like hard to screw up.
So it goes. The rock careens towards this bigger boulder that is just like floating above the floor. Tinks into it, boop, and as it hits, it sort of stops its forward momentum, and it seems like it's about to drop, but doesn't.
Okay.
Oh.
The rock that Eric threw.
Yep.
I'm gonna take out my crowbar and I'm just gonna poke that rock, Eric's rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you poke the rock, it sort of like hovers and turns a bit and turns a little faster as you hit it a little harder and just.
Okay. I sort of hook Eric's rock and pull it towards me.
Okay, as you pull the rock towards yourself, after it leaves the bigger rock, the vicinity of the bigger rock, after about a foot or so, it goes, boom, smashes into the ground as hard as it would with its weight.
So what's the distance between where it hovers and that rock? How much space do we have?
I mean, between it and the floor, or that's about a foot away, if you will.
A foot away from the rock is when Eric's rock
A
dropped.
third of a meter.
Yeah.
Ish.
But it didn't mess with the crowbar or anything when he was reaching in there.
Well, no, he's holding on to it.
Okay, I poke the big rock with the crowbar.
Okay, the big rock sort of like takes a moment to spin a bit, and the little poking that you did sort of shoves it aside, but it glides a little bit and stops.
It's like I'm trying to figure out if it's the big rock that's the anti-gravity rock, or if there's an anti-gravity zone. I wonder.
Yeah, I'm afraid we're all going to be floating around the rock having a party here in a minute.
We can try to push the boulder into the corner of the room.
Yeah.
Rocks don't normally work like this.
Profound. You're right. Oh my god. Curling.
Okay. I'm gonna try to slowly push the boulder into say this corner of the room.
Okay. All right. So as the boulder moves,
watch your feet.
Yeah, good call, actually.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You're watching your feet. Okay, that's good. As you move the boulder, it's sort of like boom, 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 boom. It moves about right to here, and then boom,
falls,
crashes right to the floor, and it makes a very loud sound because this is a very big rock.
Yeah, there is that. But I mean, I figured out we were already in combat and stuff, so. Okay.
Oh.
I go and stand here.
Are you
go
really?
and stand there? Okay. Actually, what happens with that?
Oh God!
I have to know. I have to know.
I thought in here I was thinking we could have thrown Demon X Rock in. It gets that, and it becomes the floaty bit, and we could have just snuck around the corner
this is too
this
cool.
way. But that's too easy. You're right. That's just silly.
So Tao has to find out if it's actually levitation or if it's earthbending.
No, actually, you're standing where the rock was, and nothing's happening.
I sort of hop up and down a little. Nothing.
Nothing. You don't feel different.
I can
Then
see
I pick
Tao's
up Eric's rock and I just hold it up in front of my face and let it go again.
And it hovers.
Earthbending. All right.
Whoa.
What is use of this? Like, it's all very nice, rock float, yeah, I get it, but what is it for?
Don't know.
Tao seems to know what this is about. Feel free to explain.
Yeah, go right
Earthbending
ahead.
is apparently something my daddy didn't teach me.
So you want an explanation? The explanation is there's a place right here where rocks float for some reason.
Oh,
Now,
wow.
As
Okay.
a sailor, someone who grew up sailing, I am familiar with lodestones, with magnetite, that sort of thing, because we use compasses and whatever.
All right.
And that the fact that magnets attract steel, right? So I'm like, okay, maybe it's something like that. So I'm like, I hold up one of my metal darts, and I let it go.
A metal dart?
Yeah.
Actually, that makes a difference, doesn't it?
They want to see
Yeah,
pies
yeah.
float.
No, okay, so the metal dart actually tumbles to the floor.
Okay. So they haven't invented metal bending yet, so that's good because that shit is rough. But
You would need everything made out of platinum, right?
yeah.
Interestingly enough, I mean, you guys do a. Does anybody have any? What are your knowledges? Does anybody have a knowledge for anything that might be relevant?
For anything?
That we're proficient with. I don't believe that Eric is proficient in any knowledges.
No. Okay.
Oh,
So
Of
without
anything
that
ever.
knowledge, somebody do a standard knowledge.
Oh, I have
Intelligence check.
Arcana.
Intelligence check.
Arcana.
Or Arcana?
Arcana
that
would
won't
be a
cut
good
it.
one.
No, just do a straight
Earth-
intelligence check.
Earthbending nature?
I
think.
That may. Just do
I
an
guess it's not
intelligence
just a
check. Just
thing.
an intelligence check. Should work
Yeah,
out.
I didn't get it.
20.
Okay, listen.
D20.
That is indeed good enough.
Roll and
You're
chat.
quite sure that if this indeed you've known that as you walked in here, this is dwarvish. Obviously, there's a lot of dwarvish things happening. Dwarves like to mine. Mining. I mean, honestly, how do you move rocks? I mean, yeah, you could just put it on your back and you could just like hoof it across.
Lots
the
of
floor.
rocks earlier.
However, yeah, I know. However, if you wanted to make your job easier, what would you do? Well, I don't know. If you had the ability to just
Have somebody else move rocks.
float the rocks, then it does make your job a lot easier.
Wow.
So
Okay.
perhaps that is what was happening. Maybe. And this is probably just, this particular area is just one small section of a floor that used to work a lot better, but is no longer really working that well. It just happens to have one rock sitting there.
I
for
just
it to-
suddenly remembered that stuff I had heard about the dwarves. I thought, oh, there was this story that they did, but
It's exactly the same way that the English people built Stonehenge.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Anti-gravity rock magic.
I like it.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, okay.
Druids, man. Don't mess with druids. They can shape change and all that stuff.
From the sound of that rock, though. Okay.
We are continuing to look for holes in the walls, tracks in the dust on the ground,
Collapsing
tracks
ceilings.
along the way.
Yep. No, actually, you don't see any more mouse droppings this way either.
Okay.
There's nothing there. Yeah.
I like he says mouse. It only weighed 40 pounds.
It's just a tiny mouse that maybe somebody did some experiments on, and now it's out for revenge.
Okay. So we're continuing this process of paying
Yeah.
very close attention to our environment.
Very good.
Cracks in the floor that could be traps, things along the wall, ceilings especially, handy
Evil
dandy
cultists
torches
attacking.
with mechanisms.
Is there another collapse thing over? Oh no, we're just okay. We're out of temple or whatever. It's back to natural stone.
Yeah. Seems like it's a bit normal.
Okay. Well, we're looking.
Yeah, yeah.
We're
No, I got you. I'm aware.
We're looking. So are we still seeing tracks, people?
Actually, yeah.
Or
Do
from
an
the bodies?
investigation roll right here where the dirty stone area.
The dirty bits go?
The dirty
The
bits.
dirty investigation
Good,
roll.
be good. Oh, 10.
Actually, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Ooh.
Easily enough, you'll notice that there aren't a lot of footprints around here. There's not a lot of traffic, mind you, but there was recent traffic at least.
But those
and-
bodies were carried.
Yeah.
We're still seeing. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
there's not a lot of footsteps here though. In fact, there's just a couple.
Woo.
Yeah, this is just where the beholder lives. They don't usually come here.
They float anyway. It's fine. They may take their eyeball and like smack it against the ground to itch it just a bit, to scratch it.
That's how beholders fly. They swallow a bunch of floating rocks.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, the beholder is actually just a floating boulder like that. It's the creature is just like a skin that goes around it.
Why is
The
it you
more
can?
you know.
I haven't played this game in like 7 years, and yet somehow you remember beholders. It's like, oh,
Yeah, but
They
hoarders are
stand
not
out.
nice.
they just
Okay.
see right there. So what are we
There's
seeing?
stuff.
Okay, so
Holy
this
stuff.
is the what area is this? I can find the actual thing. Okay, very good. Just beyond this obscenely large boulder that seems to head back into the flat, smooth stones again. just outside of that, you see Tau specifically. Lasan too. Actually, I guess you can see. This room. In the center of this room stands a life-sized and lifelike statue of a dwarf warrior, wearing a chain shirt, helm, and big boots. He carries a shield on his arm and a battle axe in his right hand.
Now, all those bits, the chain shirt and the shield and battle axe, those are all part of the stone statue. They're not real items?
Exactly. Yeah, they're like sort of carved in.
Yeah, okay.
So we've discovered a stone dwarf golem. It is yet to activate.
Oh, good lord.
Could be.
This is Dungeons and Dragons, okay? Every statue is at least a 50-50 chance.
Oh, God.
It would be very bad for you guys at level 2, though. Let's just put it that way.
What's this yellow
Golems are
thing next
bad.
to the statue? Is there a torch lit there or something?
Yeah, what is that spot?
The little yellow bits.
Yeah.
You guys, it's glinting. It's glinting at you. You're quite aware that it's
Shiny.
some amount of shiny, perhaps money.
Okay. And the stone ring around the statue, are those on the ground or are they floating?
They are actually on the ground. They're just right on the ground.
This is not a question that's normally asked.
Yeah. Are the rocks
Are they
floating in midair?
Yes. No, they are not. They're placed on the
they
ground
floating?
and sort of completely inanimate. Just there.
So, do we have some way to get better vision on that? Somebody needs to get better vision on this room before we all just like crash into it and find out there are a bunch of enemies.
Well, we could
'Cause
have a
it's a
stealth
huge
roll
room.
by Tau if you want, and you can just
Yep, that
sneak
sounds
forward
good.
Take sneaky in.
Skulking.
Skulking.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm gonna luck that one.
Okay.
Here's one of my
Okay,
first luck of the
that is
day.
good.
interesting. Wow.
Skulking.
You're
Woo.
really gonna hate me for this, though.
I just pick up the die, turn it upside down, and then put it down.
Just
again.
like transmute failure into victory.
That was amazing. Right. Okay. So now you can move. You can move forward. And take a look. You can do some scouting.
It's an empty room.
Yeah. I know that.
Excellent.
That's I'm saying you're gonna hate me for this, but
Yeah, whatever. We want to find out.
it's an empty room. Very good. So you guys are now inside this room. You can see quite well that there
Two
on the
doors.
west side of the room is a door. On the right side of the room, or the east side of the room, I should say, there is also another door, which is where Tau is standing right next to. And in the center of
west
the room,
door-
of course, is that dwarf. And there are items around the dwarf inside the rock circle.
Yeah. Well, I don't have a perfect sense of like direction and distance, but I get that door to the west either is the straight tunnel that we ignored, or it connects very closely to it.
There we
I'm
go.
guessing.
That's the right button.
Okay, check for things and for traps. Right. And
Yeah,
that
how did
door...
we go? We went up. Yes, this should be the door that goes back to where we first came from, right?
The one on the left should be going
Yeah.
back where we came from. Probably there may be another room in between. It's hard to like judge distance, but it's quite possibly the exact same door that we saw and ignored.
Okay, so yes, no, there's no trap on that door.
No, check all things for traps.
For traps.
Oh, you're checking
Oh,
everything.
Or
All right, so
everything.
We
in
take
this
longer
entire
if we're not
room,
getting attacked
you do
now.
not, you do not spot
Statue.
anything that seems like a trap.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, now how about ways to open the door on the right? The
Wait.
eastern
First
door?
we loot.
Well, I don't know. Is if the door on the right opens normally, then sure. But if the door on the right does not have an obvious mechanism for opening, then this could be a bizarre puzzle thing. In which case, the items might matter.
All right, that's true.
There are a bunch of items strewn around this dwarf statue, along with money and stuff like that. I mean, it could be the selecting the Buddha junk. You know, we don't know.
Oh.
Those
All right.
items.
Well, what I do then, so with my incredible stealthiness, is I do touch the door on the right first, and I give it the slightest push just to see it's another one of these doors that moves very easily and quietly.
And it does. It starts to slide open quietly. You let
I go. Yeah.
Ooh.
So it's not locked or anything. Okay.
Nope.
All right. So what items do we have here?
Yeah. I'm gonna do some standing here, guys. I have to stand.
Yeah.
Briar, I'm going to ask again about, the signs that we would see on the floor. We had people carry 3 bodies out that apparently originated in this room.
Right.
Do we see those little bits of gore or those footprints, the scraping in the dust? Which door do they come through?
They came through the Actually, it would be. Think this through. Yeah, they would have. Actually, they were. I'm sure. Yeah, no, actually, there is evidence that the damage to these bodies was actually done in this room.
They were killed here, or they were
Yeah.
carved here.
There's not a
Probably
lot of blood
both,
here,
because
so
they were
there's
carved
probably just
after
the carving,
death, right?
Yeah. The
Just the
carving
carving.
probably took place.
Oh, not the fighting? Okay, that's different.
And
Because
it's probably quite well stated is the fact that in and around the possessions on the floor, if you'll notice, I don't know if you guys have zoomed in far enough, but you'll notice on the floor there is a dagger.
Not really that zoomed in, no.
All I am noticing from the zoom there seems to be like rubble or rocks or pebbles or something actually between the two doors.
Oh, that's true. Well, to the north of the room, like leading from that break in
From
the
the
north.
tunnel we were into the door off on the left. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So
I
Trail of
can
debris.
zoom in a lot more. No, it still looks just like
what did that
debris
just
right
do?
between the two doors, though. Only there. It's almost like a
I see.
you've tracked in things back and forth walking through there, maybe.
Yeah, no, it seems like the rocks thrown in back and forth through here. They just they hit on this area, and maybe just grab those rocks. Because the rocks that are around this dwarf statue seem to match the rocks on that wall.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Is there anything cool about this dagger?
Except for the fact that it looks extremely well made. It is a very nice looking dagger. And as one who uses daggers often, you know quality when you see it.
Well, and Eric, he'd be able to judge that.
Actually, yeah, and Eric as well.
He makes them.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's okay.
Not as good as that one I did at 92, but it's okay. It's good.
I'll pick up the dagger and just give it sort of a couple of tosses, try to judge its weighting and whatnot.
The interesting thing is as you go to pick it up and you hold it in your hand for a second.
You get attacked by a statue of a dwarf.
Yeah, no. No. What happens is, not happens, but what you notice is that it's very well decorated.
Dagger is nice, but it's no rock.
It's got star motifs on it. The grip is of a night blue shaded leather, and it's just really, really balanced and handled. It just feels good. Although, except for the fact there is dried blood on it.
Yeah, I'm used to that.
Yeah.
I wipe it off.
There you go.
Night blue shaded leather grip.
As you
This does seem like a really nice.
Do a Max, what's your passive perception? Oh, you know what? Your passive perception is actually good enough. You take your cloth, right, and when you go to wipe it off, you're used to having like the sounds of that happening, right? You put the cloth upon this blade, and it's
like frictionless. It's like perfectly smooth metal.
No sound whatsoever.
Oh, it's silent.
No sound whatsoever.
Ooh.
Wow.
This could come in handy for cutting up things for pies.
That's what it was. Yeah, that's it right there.
Okay.
I'm officially calling dibs.
Congratulations on new kitchen knife.
I'm thinking, happy midwinter.
Because of vous stuff.
Okay. So other than that, nothing else has happened. There is also quote unquote treasure in and around this area too. So you can.
Well, what are we seeing?
Or what do you want to do?
Well,
let's see. Well, the dagger didn't activate the statue, so why not lootify?
Someone in the chat said something about what happens if you leave the rock circle. Before we do the rest of the looting, I will take the dagger and leave the rock circle.
You taking the dagger out of the rock circle?
Yes. Yeah. Can you do that?
Okay. So what
Any
happens?
Grins?
Nothing.
Oh, all right.
No, I could tell in advance that was a what happens nothing. That one I saw coming.
Darn you and your DM knowledge. He knows how I'm supposed to act. Right. Very good.
Okay, so what loot? What are we getting?
Quickly appraising this. You're pretty sure you can probably just go ahead and round it off there. There's 100 gold pieces in a pile.
Ooh.
just there at the feet of this dwarf statue. And there's also some small green agates there. Quick appraisal would be worth about 5 gold each.
How many?
There's 6.
Okay, well, you guys can split all that if I'm going to keep this dagger.
Yeah. And there's also 2 polished moonstones worth about 50 gold piece each.
Okay, how much are the agates worth?
5.
5 each? Okay.
Okay.
And 2 moonstones.
I would just like to point out that you probably already know this anyway, but you are sort of like looting the faith area, probably, of an area.
That's
Yeah.
Very good. All right.
As far as we can tell, it's a faith that that leaves people to rats and stuff. So we're not really necessarily going to respect their faith. Just saying.
Oh, speaking of, is there any blood in this area? Like, is this where people are getting I guess they're not being sacrificed.
He said there was enough
They're
that it
being
looked like
marked.
they brought dead bodies in and did the carving
In here?
here. So we might see like pieces of skin that were
Oh, the dagger!
on your
The
dagger.
dagger,
On your
yeah.
dagger, yes.
I forgot to mention this about the
The
dagger.
dried
The
blood.
dagger.
You did.
On the
You did.
pommel. On the pommel of
Oh.
the dagger, you can read the name, or it's a word, actually. It says Razur.
Razur.
Azure.
Do you say that out loud?
Yes, I do actually. As I'm reading, I'm like, Razure?
Okay. As you speak
Shit.
the name, the blade gives off a faint, cold glow, and it sheds a dim light about 10 feet around you.
What did you do?
Mm.
They're saying that's the name of your next pie recipe. There, Razur pie of whatever date that we had the fall in here. This cave in.
Right now, you are giving off a blue aura in about 10 foot radius.
While that's happening, I'm gonna I don't know, just poke at the ground or something.
You poke at the ground?
Yeah, with the dagger.
All right.
Ting,
So,
ting, ting, ting.
no, actually, there's no ting, 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 ting. It's just
Oh,
Okay, say Razure again,
ow.
and the glow goes away.
and hit the ground again.
Still no sound.
This is the best dagger ever.
Ever. Oh my God, look, he's so excited.
Oh!
So you have a light source and something that's not going to make any noise when you're chipping away at a door or something.
When I'm
A
totally
dim-
not being an
a dim
assassin.
light source. Yeah.
Although, yeah, chipping at doors and stuff, that's actually really
This is
awesome.
like quiet. You can be
Also-
prying things, no noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna find this out anyway in just a few moments. Also, you can go ahead and add +1 to your attack and hit your damage.
Woohoo!
This was a +1 dagger.
Yeah. Sweet.
Okay, that's really amazing. That's really amazing.
I think if we're at the stage where a +1 dagger, that's amazing. Although, to be fair, for people who don't know, magic items are supposed to be somewhat less common in 5th ed. Like,
Yeah.
you're not supposed to get flooded with them where you're like, oh, these guys eat another 3 +1 daggers, we'll throw them on the pile and sell them later. It's not,
Yeah.
Nothing like that.
you're still supposed to get magic items, but you're not supposed to be like flooded with them. So, right now is very cool.
It's good.
Okay. So, actually, I'm gonna stand back here.
Star motif dagger. The dagger of Razul. Or Razur. Razur?
Razure. Yeah. Something like that.
They got star motif dagger +1. Yeah, Razur. Yeah, or Razur. Yeah,
Mhm.
however you want to say it. It's fine.
Make your reservoir berry pie.
Yeah.
Raspberry pie. Interesting.
Yeah.
It's the most
I have to
silent pie you
research
ever
what
made.
that word is. Is that the name of like a dwarven deity or something like? We'll have to look it up.
Sure, we'll Google it.
Yeah. Google is a well-known sage in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
See, and
Madame
right now,
Google.
right now,
Right now. Ooh.
right now,
Ooh.
right now, nothing happens, and I'm just gonna blame the sun.
Damn it, Lasan.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yep.
the magic tracks we were never supposed to find.
Yeah.
6 assassin dudes we took out would have attacked us
I
right
knew they
here.
were going to ambush us somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much? Yes.
So
That's why
anyway,
it's so quiet
so that
in
part
here.
of the excitement is not here. So anyway, right now in this room, nothing else happens. Oh wait, sorry. There is a
Dwarf golem.
there is a frame on the dwarf golem. Oh, no, sorry, the dwarf.
Oh, like a plaque or whatever?
Stone dwarf. Stone dwarf. And
Back up.
it has an inscription there. And it reads, and it's
The
actually in
plaque.
common, which is interesting to note. It reads,
Good.
Petrified Iron Star, ? Dwarf, found, 1459 DR.
Wait, it's an archaeology thing.
Yeah. In Red Larch, West Quarry, in broken condition.
Okay, sorry, two
Oh,
things.
is it-
What year?
In 1459.
So do we see breaks in the statue now that we're looking for them? Like, has it been reconstructed, put back together?
It has been reconstructed. As you can tell, in and around the
Okay.
areas, it seems like it was sort of... actually, I can even read that for you. It's...
The year after the
It has
sun
been
was born.
reassembled and held together and upright with a stout wooden frame.
Okay. Gotcha.
So it would normally otherwise fall down, it seems. Like, it's sort of
Right.
like...
Ah.
That would have been super noticeable when we were coming in, but that's
Yeah.
fine.
This
I like
is
the
so-
idea of you guys guessing on the wooden or the golden for
Okay, you said petrified. Does that mean it was a wooden statue that has become like petrified rock, or is this a person?
No. They mean it's a dwarf that became rock.
Yeah, it was a dwarf at one point and is now rock.
Yeah. Yeah, remember when Tao looked into that orb and saw something that looked like maybe a Medusa? I'm sure that has absolutely nothing to do with
Probably
this.
not. No, why would it?
But anyway.
But anyway, oh my god!
All right.
Oh my god! Okay.
Okay.
very cool.
So what do you guys
Who
want to
was
do
good
now?
Money? Let's move on. Yeah.
Well, we have 2 doors, and I'm thinking
You want to check the one to see if it leads back, just to make
the
sure.
one behind us. Yeah.
Yeah,
just
okay.
in case
Fair
it's
enough.
just there,
It's
Go
better
for it.
than assuming.
and then we don't have to worry about another room and something else coming through or whatever.
Yeah.
While we,
Whatever
I'd like to try to check
So the door on the left, the one that we think
The
leads
west.
back to where we came from.
Okay, you guys are going to check that door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're just going to open it up just a bit, just a little bit.
Yep.
Okay.
The room collapses. Oh, wait,
Um,
what?
Oh, there is
That's
another
not-
room.
that's
See,
not
I said
another
there
room.
might be another room. Yeah.
In fact,
Yeah. Good
1
call
second
looking
there.
for it, though.
Because you guys have that orb. Everything's quite easily to see right now. It's very bright, even though it's supposed to be very dark in this area.
Yeah.
But what you do see is you see boop, a rather large half-orc at the far side of the room, and he
It's
seems
not
to
that
be
large.
kind of like he's like sort of like peeking through the door to the left-hand side, to the west. He's peeking through the door. He's not looking your way currently.
He's
Right.
doing some peering of his own.
Meanwhile, also, just before you get there, you'll notice a small little frame of a boy just on the floor with rocks on top of him.
Oh,
A
jeez.
frame, like the
Body.
statue.
Or no, just the actual body, if you will.
Yeah, he
Oh.
yeah.
The body
the-
Okay.
Okay.
He
of
had
a
something
boy
different.
on the ground. And
Ah.
he's sort of whimpering to himself.
Oh.
Now, luckily, these doors are all super quiet.
They are.
So what I would like to do is I would like to stealth into the room and eviscerate that orc.
All right,
Half-orc.
give me a stealth roll.
Because it looks like he's guarding.
Yeah. Stealthy. Ooh, stealthy.
God damn it. All right, I'm not going to re-roll this one.
No.
So I got an 11.
All right, and yeah, he doesn't seem to notice you.
Oh
yeah.
wow.
Yeah, so you
Oh, yeah.
say.
Do I have to roll 2 if
Sorry.
I'm well, I guess probably. But
So.
I should have benefits because I'm trying to hang back and let them do their thing.
Oh,
So
you did good. You
No,
did
I have to
very
roll
well.
twice and take the worst one because my armor.
Oh, okay. That's unfortunate.
Now I don't know if I
Alright.
get a bonus because I'm trying to hang back and like not do anything.
Right.
Right, because there's a difference between like when you're moving and stuff. I don't know.
So, can I get to here and stab him in the back?
You can. He's not a very perceptive individual.
Okay, well, it's time to test this dagger. If it is cursed, this is when it's going to become revealed.
Yeah, it could become revealed like years later.
The star motif dagger.
Star motif dagger of cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I do have both daggers drawn, and I have the second one sonically focused as well, or my kukri in my offhand. But
Right, okay.
boom,
18. 18 to hit. I believe that's gonna hit him. I think.
Better.
I don't know if I got an advantage.
Absolutely,
or
yeah.
Surprise, but
That definitely hits, and for 7 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as you whip out your knife, you come and it goes, boop, it's clinks right into his little leathery patches of armor here, and it doesn't make a single sound. It just goes.
That's
boop.
freaking.
The only sound is what? And
then I'm attacking with the other hand weapon. 15.
15 will hit, and 8 damage again.
No, again, I've got to change the stats here because my stuff's all mixed up. It's actually going to be 4 less than that, so 4 damage
So
from the
7
offhand.
and 4, so 11 damage total.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he is absolutely astounded. Like, where did you come from? And he just roll initiative. He's going in for the attack.
So there's nobody else in this room.
I can't take an attack too.
There's like no other enemies, just the boy.
I guess you guys could all have a surprise round.
I rolled investigation instead of initiative, but
Well, I was stealthy.
Mm-hmm.
I
I could have blown a bunch of sonic
You know what? Yeah, you
PowerPoints.
can get a shot.
and
Lasan, you
potentially
can get a
one-shot
shot.
I can get a shot in.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah,
I'm
and
just
again, I
waiting,
was trying to hang back and not give us away, so I
Yeah.
don't get back in the surprise round. It's fine.
so just waiting for Tao to take her, and I've got the bow, and as soon as she stabs and backs up, let her loose.
Okay, let fly.
Done. Make it good.
Let fly. Ooh,
11 and 12.
12 damage, man. God.
11 to hit though.
11 to hit will hit.
Oh,
Yes. Okay.
Wow.
I believe.
I didn't think so.
Nope, that definitely hits. And yeah, this guy turns around. Actually, roll initiative now, because now we have initiative rolls. Let's do that.
Now we have initiative.
Yeah, I did eventually roll initiative. I got 15.
Oh, thank God.
I have to select me first, and then roll, and 22.
Oh, you don't get any bonuses, but whatever, it's fine.
I finally got a good one.
You got a good one, so you're gonna go ahead of him. He actually rolled a 20,
Nice.
Woo!
which is probably good to get out of the way.
Yeah, maybe.
All right,
Oh,
so
maybe I
Lasan is
should
gonna
have
go
blown my
first.
sonic power to add a whole bunch of bonus
This
damage.
guy has already taken a buttload of damage. If he's
He
that
has.
tough that he's going to try and solo us after that
18
first round, I'd
12
be pretty
more.
surprised.
Wah!
He does not even have a chance. Everybody rolled initiative for no reason. So sorry. He is down for the count.
okay.
He is done.
I feel okay with this.
He did not get a chance to act.
Good rolls. That was awesome.
Right.
The gods are happy with us today. Wah!
Yeah. So anyway, that's done. He
I'm
never
assuming
even had a
Lasan-
chance to say anything about, anything. In fact, he just turned around and was like, how did you get in here? You're not supposed to be in here. And then it's just like 2 more arrows, he's down. You guys just totally annihilated this guy. Meanwhile, there is a boy on the
See
floor.
you next time. Live your life happy, build it beautiful, drop over into Twitch chat and say hello. Bye-bye.